At its core, The Other Man is about rediscovery of love, of trust, and of the ability to embrace emotions when societal expectations collide with personal truth. The novel follows Arjun Bedi, a wealthy, closeted man whose life has always been defined by discipline, ambition, and the refusal to show weakness. Arjun thrives on control, but beneath his confident exterior lies vulnerability and longing. His world is shaken when he encounters someone who challenges everything he thought he knew about himself. Arjun is engaged to a glamorous woman, fulfilling the expectations of his family and Mumbai's high society. Yet, despite appearances, he feels trapped in a life that denies his truth. His engagement is a facade, a way to maintain status and avoid scandal. But when he meets Aman, a journalist who is fiery, stubborn, and determined to live authentically, sparks fly, not just romantic ones, but the kind that ignite transformation. Aman is bold, unafraid to speak his mind, and thrives on risk. Unlike Arjun, he has no interest in hiding who he is. Their relationship begins with tension, fueled by Arjun's reluctance to risk exposure and Aman's determination to break through his walls. Arjun is drawn to Aman's energy, while Aman is captivated by Arjun's quiet strength. What begins as mistrust slowly transforms into trust, intimacy, and passion. As their bond deepens, Arjun struggles with fear of rejection, fear of scandal, fear of losing himself in the shadow of cultural expectations. Aman, despite his own insecurities, pushes Arjun to embrace authenticity. Their chemistry is undeniable, making every interaction charged with vulnerability and desire. Farhad J. Dadyburjor's writing is sharp, emotional, and deeply engaging. He blends humor with heartbreak, creating a romance that feels both entertaining and transformative. The chemistry between Arjun and Aman is electric, making their connection feel authentic and satisfying. Thematically, The Other Man explores closeted identity trope, the tension between cultural tradition and personal truth. Love and risk. Aman's arc underscores the beauty of risking vulnerability in unconventional circumstances. Community and belonging. The Mumbai setting adds grit and depth, reinforcing themes of loyalty, resilience, and cultural conflict. Authenticity versus facade. Arjun's journey reflects the courage required to embrace intimacy despite fear. The climax is both emotional and triumphant, as Arjun must decide whether his connection with Aman and his own truth is worth the risk of vulnerability and rejection. The resolution affirms the novel's central message that sometimes the fiercest battles lead to the most authentic love stories, even when they begin in the shadow of fear. By the end, The Other Man is more than a romance. It is a meditation on courage, authenticity, and the beauty of finding someone who sees you for who you truly are. It expands contemporary queer literature with passion, grit, and emotional resonance, leaving listeners deeply moved.